Let's get through this. So, God's Not Dead 3, A Light in Darkness. There is no subtlety in this movie. There's really no subtlety in any PureFlix film, but I just wanted to make that clear. Alright, so, in case you didn't miss the other two God's Not Dead reviews, I do not do any kind of discrimination. I do not have any bias towards anyone based on their skin, their ethnicity, or least of all, their religion. If I like or hate someone, it's because of their personality, the choices they make in terms of just in their everyday lives. So it's nothing to do with any of that. Now, like I said in the other two reviews, let's rip this a new one. Alright, so the story of this movie, if you're thinking the story has anything to do with the fact that Reverend Dave got arrested at the end of the second film, don't worry, because that gets resolved like before the opening credits are done. Yeah, so it opens up on Reverend Dave, the reverend of the church that's been in the last two films, more as like a, hey, it exists kind of way. And he gets arrested because he refuses to send in the transcripts of his sermons. Now, even though they finish up that story before the opening credits are done, pretty much saying that, oh, this is a human rights thing or this is religious discrimination. I'm just like, no, it's just to make sure he's not publicly endorsing a political candidate. Otherwise, he'll lose his tax-exempt status. That's really all it's for. In fact, I don't really think it's something they arrest people for. So I don't know why that happened. And apparently, this is in pure PureFlix fashion. This becomes apparently a controversy on the university campus. But the rest of the story is actually focused that due to all this controversy of trying to basically get rid of the church from the school campus. And of course, this upsets Reverend Dave, who brings in his brother, who's a lawyer in Chicago, which is apparently over 300 miles away, to, help with this case. A case that never actually ends up going to court. Yeah, like, spoiler alert, Reverend Dave decides to withdraw the lawsuit and just agree to go to a different location. What the hell? Oh, and in the trailer, of course, the church goes through a fire. This happens like within the first 10 minutes of the film. Now, the fire wasn't set on purpose. There's this college kid who's walking by after a party, a little drunk. He spray paints an X over the sign of the church, lamest graffiti vandalism I've ever seen, and he just throws a brick through a window that leads to the basement. The brick happens to damage a pipe, which releases a bunch of gas into the room, and as the co-pastor goes down to the basement and turns on the light bulb to get a better look at things, the light bulb explodes, and that causes a fire and explosion. And that co-pastor dies. Yeah, we got death in the first 10 minutes of the film. Kind of high stakes there, but it's not really, it's kind of focused on, I feel like this should have been a more bigger deal than they're making. Point I'm trying to make is that was a bit of an extreme move for a PureFlix film. Now, yeah, there are some dumbass stuff in this film, particularly when it comes to how things actually work in the real world. But it wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's bad. It's a PureFlix film. But it's not God's Not Dead too bad, where they put a teacher on trial for something that she didn't even actually do. Like, yeah, I'm being serious there. And so it's really more like the original God's Not Dead bad. It's like, yeah, it's bad, but it's not anything like really stupid. So, I guess that's just all I really wanted to say. So, that's really all I have to say. Let's see, I think after this, I have either like 6 or 7 videos before my 200th video. Just to let you guys know, that's coming up within the next couple weeks. So be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, share. See you next time. Hopefully talking about much better movies.